everyone, I'm Delane Cleveland. Here is a few of the stories making news today.
It's been a busy week for Minnesota lawmakers as the state legislature continues a special session focusing on policing in the wake of George Floyd's death. I spoke to legislators who explained to me what they hope to get done this week.
What do we want? Justice! What do we want?
Racism right now is a public health crisis.
House representatives, including Samantha Vang of Brooklyn Center, are proposing police reforms in the aftermath of George Floyd's death involving a Minneapolis police officer. There are currently several proposed bills separated in three categories.
One is Reclaiming Community Oversight Act. The second one is Reclaiming Police Accountability Act. And the third one is Reclaiming Public Safety Act.
The Democratic-controlled House and Republican-led Senate are in general agreement that actions need to be taken regarding police accountability.
We also have the other provisions of a statewide ban on chokeholds and neck restraints, very similar to what the House is doing as well.
Senate Republicans support proposals including police training expansion and the duty to intervene.
If a police officer sees another police officer going too far, it will be his duty to intervene and then to report that action to his superior as soon as possible.
But Senate Republicans voiced opposition to criminal justice reform bills, such as putting the Attorney General in charge of prosecuting officer-related killings.
If the prosecutor so chooses, he can hand that case over to the Attorney General right now. I'm not so sure if we need a law to bring all deadly force shootings by police officers to the Attorney General.
We want to pass.
Representative Vang says under the House criminal justice reform, she champions a bill that would allow families to file a lawsuit against a police officer accused of an illegal act, regardless of when the incident took place.
My bill repeals that statute of limitations so that families can also have their day in court.
The legislature will also take up unfinished regular session items such as a bonding bill and COVID-19 aid funding, all issues that impact the northwest suburbs. The special session is expected to wrap up this Friday, but some lawmakers don't believe 1 week is enough to address the issue. Reporting in St. Paul, Pafu Yang, CCX News.
The results of a 7-month-long audit of Robbinsdale School District finances and management are now in. District taxpayers had raised concerns about district practices. The question started more than a year ago after some residents objected to the reassignment of an Armstrong High School principal. Neil Persley attended the meeting and filed this report.
Monday night, Robbinsdale School District board members got the results of a state audit. Voters in the district requested it after gathering more than 2,700 signatures to get the state to examine district finances and management.
Generally, what we are looking for is issues that have some kind of a standard we can measure by.
According to a 33-page report, the audit found no evidence of wrongdoing by the district, but it did find 9 out of 17 areas recommended for improvement. Those areas include credit card transactions that did not have sufficient information behind the purchases, and the audit found violations of the state's open meeting law and meeting minutes requirements. Through an attorney, the Robbinsdale School Board got to ask the auditor questions.
Why did it take 7 months?
And I think what you are noting is the depth of the audit and also the time period involved did contribute to the length and the complexity of the audit.
My next question is, what is this going to cost the district?
At our last estimate, we were looking at nearly 700 hours of time, very close to 700 hours, so we're right around $69,000.
The public was not allowed to ask questions during the meeting. In a statement following the release of the report, State Auditor Julie Blaha said, "The findings of this report should give comfort to the petitioners as no deep systemic problems were found. We found no evidence of the suspicions of wrongdoing lodged against specific employees." Petition organizer Kelly Gunchin said the report is not what the petitioners had hoped it would be, but he feels that it revealed, quote, consistent and ongoing deficiencies by district finance staff.
As for what happens next, the school board plans to have a work session June 22nd to discuss how to pay for the audit and concerns raised by the petition. We've linked the report to our website, ccxmedia.org, where you can read it in full.
「
As for what happens next, the school board plans to have a work session June 22nd to discuss how to pay for the audit and concerns raised by the petition. We've linked the report to our website, ccxmedia.org, where you can read it in full.
Mill Valley Market knows all about overcoming obstacles.
It was extremely challenging.
After a couple delays, the Golden Valley restaurant is finally ready for business.
This was our third time trying to open. We tried to do it right before COVID hit, and then we tried to do it right before George Floyd.
Because of the pandemic and the George Floyd tragedy, Mill Valley Market took a low-key approach to opening up.
We didn't want to be, obtuse or, kind of tone deaf and say, hey, look at us, we're opening, because there were much more important things happening in the world and in our city for that matter.
Owner Mike Rakeham believes Mill Valley will be a welcome addition to Theodore Wirth Park.
The timing's perfect, and I think it's exactly what the community needs to kind of get their mind off of being cooped up in the house for the past 3 months or 4 months, whatever it's been now.
With biking, jogging, and ski trails just a few feet away, Mill Valley could be a go-to spot for active people.
Experience has been nothing but amazing.
I'd say it's like kind of NorCal inspired, so we got a little bit of a lighter touch with the food, so kind of plays to the healthy, active lifestyle. But we also have some more indulgent things for the people who have been burning calories all day on the trail.
Mill Valley serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is replacing Cajun Twist.
As a gym owner and a personal trainer, recommending my clients to a place to go eat and knowing what's going into the food is so important. And then plus the food tastes amazing. So it was the best of both worlds.
Another Mill Valley benefit is it's very close to the Theodore Wirth Golf Course. It's just a chip shot away. In Golden Valley, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.